Assalamu alaikum, this is Muhammad Khair, and today or in this video we'll complete 4-3 patterns and nonlinear functions. And the question number 1 here, graph the functions, my dear student here, okay? Graph the functions represented by the table below. Is the function linear or nonlinear? So he asked me to graph, okay? I draw the table here, and as you know, how many order pair I have here, my dear student. See, this is the first order pair is 0, 12, 113, 214, 315, 4, and 16 are the order pairs, okay, that I need to plot them where? Yes, on the XY coordinate, my dear student, okay? But let us make agreement about plot the x-axis values here. Here, this one, my dear student. Wait a minute. Sorry. You see the x values here? 0, 1, 2, 3. We have to put them in the x-axis. Okay, so because it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so I will plot them, okay, like this. This is the 0 in the origin, and this is the 1, and this is the 2, okay, and this is the 3, and this is the 4. Okay, the y's or the y values, which is 12, 13, 14, and 15 and 16, okay, we have to select a correct or the proper or the good scale, okay, to put them here. It is started with the 12 and end with the 16. Don't do like this, okay, my dear student, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It is a bad scale, okay? So what I have to do, teacher? Okay, let me tell you something. You can start from the 12 to 16, okay? Okay, let us start. This is 12, this is 13, and this is 14, and this is 15, and this is 16, my dear student. Okay, now let us start. Okay, now 0 and 12. The first order pair here, my dear student, is 0 and 12. 0 and 12, that's mean 0 to the right and 12 up. So 0 to the right, so I stay in the origin and move up 12. So it is here. This is the point. Okay, the second order pair, it is 1 and 13, as you see. Okay, so it asks me to move 1 to the right and 13 up. So I will move 1 to the right, yes, and 13 up. So it is here. And the third one, it is 12 and 14, 2 to the right, okay, and 14 up, so it will be here. Okay, my dear student, let me erase this. Okay, and the third one or the fourth one, it is 3 and 15, okay, 3 to the right, you see, and then you move 15 up. Oops, it is here. Okay, now the last one, 4 and 16. 4 to the right and 16 up. Okay, where is it? It is here. Okay, let me erase this line. So as you see, the dots here you can connect by the ruler, yes, which is straight line. And if you have a straight line, that's mean the function is linear. Okay, the function is linear. This is question number 1. Okay, Now let us move to question number 2. My dear student, I will read it for you. Wait a minute. Okay. We are here, my dear student. We are here. The order pairs 0, -2, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 4, 3 and 7, 4 and 10 represent a function. What is the rule that represent this function? Okay, let us represent this by table. I will represent the order pairs here, by make or create a table. I remember, yes, I do one table here. Yes, my dear student, it represent the order base 0 and -2. Let me tell you something. This 0 and -2, you see this 0 and -2, I write 0 under the x and -2 under the y, as you see, and the rest of the order pairs I do the same. Okay, my dear student, don't confuse from where I get this table. I get it from the order pairs in the question. Now the question, to find out the rule, you have to know how the 0 become -2. It is if you -2. If you do -2, okay, you will get 0 minus 2 equal -2, okay. But if you move to the second one here, okay, 1 minus 2 is equal 1. Actually no. So directly, if you have this 0 here and shifted by -2, okay, so I will add 2 to all y values, okay. So I will find y plus 2 here, okay, my dear student, to make your life easier. So what is the value of y now? Yes, actually the -2 plus 2 equals 0, and 1 plus 2 equal 3, and 4 plus 2 equals 6, and 7 plus 2 equal 9, and 10 plus 2 equal 12. Okay, now you ask me, teacher, why you did this? I did this to make to see what happened, okay, to see what happened. Why -2? I try to find out from the 0 that shifted by 2 to the left, which is -2. So I try to make what happened to the x to get the y. But first of all, to understand this, I moved I return back 2 steps to the right, actually. Okay, so I get 0, 3, 6, 9, and 12. Now, how the 0 here be 0? Okay, if you multiply it by any number, you get the 0. So you don't know. So how the 1 be the 3? Actually, plus 2 or multiply 3. So I will use multiply 3 first of all. So 1 multiply 3, 1 multiply 3 give me 3. And now 2 here, it is 2 multiply 3 equal 6. And the 3 here, it is 3 multiply 3 equal 9. And the last one, 4 here, it is 4 multiply 3 equal 12. Okay, so the rule here is multiply by 3. Okay, now the rule is y equal, okay, y plus 2 equal 3 multiply x. But I need to make the y plus -2 here and -2 here. So So this will be eliminated. Okay, so y equal 3x minus 2. So the rule here, my dear student, is 3x minus 2. Okay, my dear student, and as you know, this is a linear function, and because it is a linear function, how you know it is a linear function, my dear student? Because the power of x here is 1. Okay, the power of x is 1, or there is nothing over the x here, or subscribed x here. Okay, so I know it is linear. So it is linear function. Okay, my dear student. Okay, now let us move to the next question. Does the graph, it is number 4, does the graph represent a linear function or non-linear function? Explain. The first one, as you know, it is a straight line, so it is linear. Okay, the second one is a curve, so it is non-linear. Bravo. Great. It is non-linear. Now let us move to number 5 here. A classmate says that the function shown by the table at the right can be represented by the rule y equal x plus 1. Okay, describe and correct your classmate's error. Actually, it is not correct. This one is not correct. Okay, and to make sure it's not correct, if you add here, if you put the 0 here, this one, put it inside the here, y equal 0 plus 1, which equal 1, which is correct. But if you try the 1 here also, instead the x is 1, it will be 1 plus 1, which is equal 2, and this is correct. But if you try the 2 here, if you try the 2, okay, and put it here, 2 plus 1 is equal 5, it is wrong. So it is not the correct rule. The correct rule, my dear student, is y equal x square plus 1. Let us try. Okay, let us try. Okay, now the 0 here, put the 0 instead the x, it will be 0 square, which is 0 plus 1 equal 1, is correct. Now put the 1 here instead of the x, 1 square equal 1 multiply 1, which equal 1 plus 1 equal 2, and this is correct also. Okay, now put the 2 here instead of the x, which will be 2 square, and 2 square equal 2 multiply 2, which equal 4. 4 plus 1 is equal 5. Yes, it is correct. Now put the 3 here instead of the x, and it will be 3 with power 2, and 3 with power 2, as you know, it's 3 multiply 3, which equal 9. 9 plus 1 equal 10, which is correct. And the last one is 4. Put the 4 instead of the x here. Okay, it will be 4 square plus 1 equal 16 plus 1 equal 17, which is here 17, so it's correct. So the right, you have to correct your classmate and tell him the right rule is y equal x square plus 1. Okay, my dear student. Thank you, my dear student, and see you in the next videos, and goodbye.